My life is great. Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m. and I get to make soup for the children. The children, they are my life. If you know that movie, we can be friends. Otherwise, sorry. Sometimes you don't get to finish what you started. So hopefully you get the opportunity to come back and put it to bed. Got my trusty banana here. Going to enjoy that before going on an evening bike ride. It's absolutely humid. You know, I was thinking, and I didn't get anywhere. I was thinking and I didn't get anywhere. Isn't that a conversation? I've been hearing about this concept, retard maxing, and I've watched his channel for quite a long time, far before he came up with that term. So Elijah Long, I'll mention his name. And there's a lot about this concept that I really can appreciate. As a man, first of all, child of God, blue collar guy, married, children, but still ambitious, still hungry for life, hungry to be closer to God, hungry for enjoyment. And you know, applying this to the concept of starting your own business, I would argue that if you were going to retard max your way into your own business and really like a life that you felt suited you, but really a life that you just were in love with, here's some things you might do. Some things that I've been thinking about and have employed it in my life already, but maybe still getting the hang of. And that's probably because I'm overthinking them. But fuck it, here goes. So you'd stop caring what people thought about your vision, your dreams, and you'd stop sharing it in general. Or maybe you'd share it in a way that you hoped repelled everyone who was not aligned with and in full support of your ideas and dreams, which is pretty much zero anyway. If you get lucky enough to have a woman in your life who supports you in those ventures, then I would hope that she would be on the same page. That's tough though. That is seriously tough stuff. Marriage takes so much work, and it's a wonderful adventure, but it takes work. And yeah, so you'd stop giving a shit what people thought about your ideas, because no one can see what's in your What's in your mind? No one knows what you nerd out about. No one knows what you love the most. And then you'd build in secret for sure. But you just wouldn't talk about it. You'd let your results speak for themselves. And even then, it would just be like, dude, here I am. I'm just doing it. I don't know. Somebody blaring a horn. Somebody in a tractor. Like, I nerd out about some stuff that you are probably not gonna understand. Tractors and equipment, farm kid, farm boy. I nerd out about that shit. I love it. Engines, not really working on them, just like the artistic design, the amazing creation of equipment to do a specific task, the power, the smoothness, the subtleness, the versatility, and the amazing engineering. It's mind-boggling to me. It's amazing. In construction, in agriculture, and all types of specialized applications, forestry. I mean, these things are like massive diesel powerhouses, and they're just ridiculously heavy with so much force and the ability to do really big, really badass stuff. I love it. There's a Swedish brand manufacturer of a very specific backhoe, excavator tractor they call it, which I have been obsessed with for at least a decade now. And it's like, I've been trying to get my hands on one, but they're minimum $100,000. And I wonder to myself, should I start some kind of like dirt moving business, or is that already overthinking it? Is that already well outside retard maxing? And it's just like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want. That's it. This is the feeling. I want that. I'm going to go for that. Okay. The other thing, fitness. Okay. You don't get a lot of construction workers who are open about fitness and their health and wellness. And if you do, they kind of tend to be like, just like, what's the word? Meathead type? Yeah. And fucking into overdosing on pre-workout, drinking their gallons of water. Okay, dude, that's fine. That's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. But I am very, very committed to a bodyweight fitness routine that keeps me spry, mobile, very flexible, I challenge you to keep your legs straight and touch your head to your toe. Go for it, dude. Tell me how flexible you are. Keep your legs straight, your knees locked. Let's dive into this banana. Brown spots are a little bit beyond where I like them, but do you break your bananas when you eat them because you just can't take the whole thing? Me too. Anyway, fitness. For a while, I was super committed to fasting and trying to like read all the latest studies, and I don't know. I got too psychotic about it. I couldn't eat shit that I liked, and I wouldn't let myself, and it was just a prison. Okay? Now, I'm way healthier, way better, way happier. And you know what? I would give that to anybody who wanted it. Anybody who wanted it. Hey, dude, how are you 30 years old and you look the way you look or you move the way you move? What did you do? Oh, sit right down, man. Let's chat, because this is my story. This is what I love. And I mean, you can't force anybody to do that, and nobody's going to do, most people won't ask you, so, but you know what I mean? You just have the things that you love, and even if you try to steer yourself away from these things, they have a way of just like occupying more mind space even then. I just say own them. Own it. 100% own it. We moved, and we still own the house that we lived in the other state. It costs some money, obviously, pay the mortgage and make sure things are good. And we go down and we make sure it's fine, no issues with it, mow the lawn, we work on it. It's going to be a rental. Everybody I've talked to, dude, when's the rental happening? When are you going to move? Come on, just lipstick on a pig. And I know everybody means well. I invite it when people ask and I say, oh, this is what we're doing. People just offer up their advice. It bubbles out without meaning to. Yeah, you know what? But there's never going to be a situation where someone looks at me and says, oh yeah, I understand exactly what your thought process is, that is like why it's taken you so many days and weeks and months to accomplish. I don't need to explain myself. This is my life. I like my life. Every day, I wake up at 5 a.m. and I make soup. I love my life. Okay? I don't make soup. I make breakfast for my kids. So, goddamn. I think I became too interested in this idea that I was supposed to be some kind of ultimate warrior, when in fact I am a warrior for my family and for myself. And that's actually plenty. I don't need to be a warrior for anybody else. The whole retard maxing concept is super simple. Don't define it, or you've already missed the point. Don't think about anything. Just be where your feet are. Okay? Be where your feet are. I'm going to burn my fingers. Guaranteed. I got maybe 1 or 2 left in this thing, and that's probably all I want out of it. But that's good. It's been 15 minutes. You know, I could sit here and bullshit for a lot longer, but I'm going to go ride my bike because I want to do it, because I love it, because that's what I want to do on a beautiful afternoon in Vermont. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Talk to you soon.